Hello, we're here today to talk about our Dancing Bear Cabernet, which is located on Howell Mountain, a really unique and interesting site in that it's on top of a mountain but has rolling hills. So there are many different aspects and directions that the sun falls when it's going across the sky during the season and during the day. The vineyard has very shallow soils, so we are producing smaller vines that definitely are producing concentrated fruit flavors. This is a hillside Cabernet in every respect. Shall we?
What's really special about this vineyard is that, as Aaron mentioned, it's all these on these rolling hills. Well, it's all individually in all these little small pieces and parcels. So we're very selective of what we're picking at what time, and it could just be a few rows here and a few rows there. But it's so many different pieces of all the different aspects. So it's not just a square block of fruit. It's very odd-shaped small parcels put together, and we have Cabernet, a little bit of Merlot, and Cab Franc up there as well. And all these wines come together to make this blend.
I always love during the summer when we're driving up to this vineyard. You drive in fog, and then before you know it, you emerge and you're out in the sun. And fog does not make it this high in the valley.
So this ranch actually is one of the few ranches that we don't night harvest because of all the different aspects and angles and the steep slopes up there. We do harvest at first daybreak, and we can only pick a few tons every morning. But with that said, we still bring in the fruit fairly cold, as cool as we possibly can. De-stem, so separate the berries from the stems and ferment in tank, and then drain the skins when we've got that perfect balance between fruit and tannins, and then finish up fermentation in barrels. And then we age this wine in 60% new oak for 22 months in barrels. Yeah, because this wine or this fruit is on such gravelly soil and the vines are very stressed and the small berries, there's a lot of concentration in this wine. So lots of black fruit, a boysenberry, a little bit of fig, and then every time I'm up there I kind of feel like I'm in a forest and I can kind of smell that forest aroma, and I get that in the wine from year to year. It's a pretty common thread, so I'm kind of looking for that in the fruit as well. Because it's on such gravelly soils, it does have a lot of tannin structure to it. So when we're fermenting, we're paying really close attention to how much tannin we're extracting. But as it is, we are celebrating a lovely mountain wine with a really rich, dense tannin structure to it with lots of fruit.